Hey everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people. That's Worimi. Welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. As we are sitting here with bated breath, wondering how Judge Ingeron's ruling is going to come down, let's have a look at a few other things that are popping up in the news at the moment. First of all, I noticed that quite a number of readers are coming forth and reading that Trump won't make the 24 elections. A few others are saying that Hakeem will become Speaker of the House before the end of the year. I just wanted to, before the 24 elections, if you pop Trump Health into my search option, you'll see that I read that 12 months ago, and the same with Hakeem Jeffries. If you put Hakeem in the search option, you'll see videos in regards to that, so 12 months ago. So I really, really do love that other readers are verifying what I must admit on the human level I start to doubt because it's taken so long to come to fruition. Little bit of news, Navarro is now in 4 months experiencing or been sentenced, I should say, to 4 months jail for ignoring the Congress subpoena. Hope that all the rest of them are shaking in their boots that ignored subpoenas in the past. The Judge Windsor in Florida, has ruled in favour of DeSantis against Disney regarding power over the 25,000 acres around Disney. I don't think that's finished yet. So let's have a look. What's happening at the moment is Congress apparently is Zuckerberg has just had his time in Congress. The Congress are grilling the CEOs of social media platforms in regards to the rise or the threat of child exposure to predators, bullying, and abuse. Yeah, gee, shucks, never saw that coming, did we? So I just want to see how that's going to go as Congress, if this is the Senate, are wanting to tighten rules around social media. So if you can hear a noise in the background, I've got the washing machine going. But let's have a look. How's this going to, using my mystical manga cards. Now, I suppose I better ask the question fully. So I've had a couple of cards. Yes, yeah. Yeah, it's a nightmare situation, and it's all about the king of coin, basically, getting rich off off this nightmare situation. So how do I word this question? Congress are drilling. Zuckerberg had his day yesterday. Ooh, powerful new start in regards to the messaging. And we've got the restriction here. So there are new legislations going to come out, I believe, holding social media the CEOs of social media more accountable. For anyone who has reported a post that is literally trying to defraud people of money through spam or abusiveness, etc., and get the automatic comeback saying, "Oh, it didn't go against the guidelines." Yeah, this is for you. When you get that back, still against the guidelines, and you're like, seriously? And others that have found themselves in Facebook or whatever jail, for want of a better word, because they've had it made a bit of a joke. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. The Senate. The Senate. What will be there? What will be the outcome of this Senate grilling of the CEOs? I mean, they're making good money off these platforms. Okay, come on down. Oh, I've got a card turned over there. What cards? High Priestess, things that they want hidden being brought to the fore, about contracts and agreements, and King of Wands energy there. Um, yeah, this is really about uh, those in control just wanting to hang on. There's ways that they operate behind the scenes that they want kept secret. But I think there's going to be new legislation brought forward. But, ooh, Tower moment on the base. I'm just going to put those cards aside. Tower moment on the base of the pack, which is really about breaking, like exploding the ivory tower, breaking down so that it can be rebuilt better. Right, so signifier card, Four of Wands. Now, I know some readers have this as the celebration card, etc. For me, it's very much about finding themselves entrapped by the messaging that comes forth, because you've got this couple here. They're all, rah, rah, isn't it wonderful, having a fabulous time. But you've got these four wands, which are about messaging surrounding them. We've also got the material here as well. So I'm going to put that, I'm being told cloaking of the message here. So it's very much everybody, and this is TikTok, and this is X, formerly known as Twitter, and this is all of the other platforms. I'm not just picking on Facebook. This is all about the front. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Love it when my boys get involved. Okay. I'm really big on reading the actual image of the card. I choose particular decks for the image. So the front is all rah-rah chirpy, isn't it wonderful? But we've got the messaging here. There's a cloaking of being trapped by this messaging. It's algorithms, it's not humans checking content, etc. Perfect example they had uploaded on, I think it was on X, formerly known as Twitter today. I saw that go over to Bow of the Fifth Column. Cannot recommend them highly enough. In regards to some dude that beheaded his own father and then holding up the head went on a wild 12-minute rant about how apparently it was all Biden's fault for letting immigrants over the border. Just an it was just, I haven't watched the rant, I've heard about it, and it's just absolutely vile. The fact that that is capable of being uploaded is cloaking cloaking of being entrapped by the messaging that goes up. Okay, yeah. Full illumination, full transparency. Okay, thank you. The challenge is going to be full transparency. Base of this reading, the Page of Wands, bringing forth of information. Pages are messengers, bringing forth information. The orator, pardon me, the orator, the foundation of this, the youth of today. It is about protecting. I mean, they say it's about protecting the children, but there's rabbit holes. I've got family members that have gone down some really wild rabbit holes on social media. But it's about the. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I'm really getting, it's not just bringing forward of the message here. It's about that the message that is being brought forward is naive, and that the social media is in an infantile stage. I know we've had it around for, 10, 11, 12 years now, but legislation hasn't kept up, and I'm really getting it's not being able to control. If I say infantile stage, it's the control of the message that's coming out is still in this infantile stage. The message has moved beyond it, but the control of the message is still in this really beginning stage. Now, social media can be great. I remember back when Facebook first started and it was really just a way to keep in touch with family and friends, but it's gotten so much more dangerous than that. I'm just looking at the face on the page here. The flame, the wand he's bringing forth has got volatile flames coming out of it. Yeah. Okay. In the past, we have the magician, the manipulation, how these social media platforms have been allowed to be manipulated by this volatile message that's being brought forward that really the messenger is not able to control, is what I'm getting there. Okay, the Six of Swords again. Six of Wands. Sorry, pardon my. Again, a lot of a lot of readers have this as victory. It's never victory for me. This is very much about the image itself. It is about being seen and heard and being in an uncomfortable position with what is being seen, what is being exposed. So this is, an unwieldy burden. So what's happened really is that the life of these social media platforms has gotten out of control of those that were that brought them forward, and it's become just a chaotic, unwieldy burden. This figure's still holding this one wand here. This was the intention, but this is what it's become. Moving forward, so this is the immediate future. Okay, externally, here's the government and the courts stepping in. About time. Internally, the Emperor card. The Emperor card for me, the internally for social media, it's this masculine, aggressive, macho, my way or the highway, keep wanting to keep control through fear, through punishments, through energy. So that's what social media to a large degree has become internally. It's still good. You just have to be very careful in what you pick and choose. I mean, my social media feed is full of Calvin and Hobbes and archaeology, so and gardening. But it's so easy with the algorithms, the control, the aggressiveness, the machoism, um, just you have to be so careful and you have to be really astute. I get I get friend requests from God knows who, delete, block. But if you're not of the same like mind and you go, yeah, I'll accept it, goodness knows who you are letting into your inner sanctum. I have friends in my friend group who have 2, 3, 4,000 friends in inverted commas on social media. There's no way on God's earth that they've got 4,000 actual friends. So I've got about 90 on mine. So, it is very much about dubiousness of those that you're letting in. Okay. Hopes and fears, looking overseas for a solution. Because I'm talking about the US Senate here, looking into social media. They're looking overseas for a solution, a plan. Europe's done a pretty good job from what I hear. Okay. The outcome. I'm going to say it's going to be curbing the wealth. It's a message coming forward but it's also a message coming forward about security, stability, protection, safety. It's only a page though, it's a small message. So it may be small steps to start with. The Chariot coming forward very quickly, and the Ace of Swords. Justice, truth, logic. So I do see that there are going to be changes coming. It's not going to be easy. We've got the Nine of Cups, very much about be careful what you wish for. And then we've got the King of Swords, the bringing forward of this cutting through sword. Um, yeah, what we've got here is it's my dark money card, the manipulation going on behind the scenes, perhaps being forced to walk away. So there's going to be some accountability here. We've got the Tower card, literally tearing down of the ivory tower, the destruction of what was built basically on quicksand. These social media platforms were never built on a foundation to support what they have become, because we've then got the Moon card, they're thigh deep in the swamp, and the light has been shone on them. Major arcana here. And we have the Star card, healing, protection, the best of democracy coming to the fore, and a new start with the Fool card, rebuilding. So I'm feeling, well, what I'm getting from there is going to be some quite dramatic, not this year, I don't see it happening until the Democrats have full control of both houses of Congress. But there's going to be some pretty stringent legislation, I think, coming out about algorithms, about controlling content, and never a moment too soon, because these platforms were initially built on really shaky ground. So watch for it. Take care. Hoo-wee. Catch you later. Bye.